I'm excited to talk about something that hits home for so many of us here, especially if you're Filipino and love road cycling. Let's start with the truth. Most of you have felt it.
Hey Toto, how was your ride today? Good, huh? Good stretching the legs? Yeah, that's how you stretch the legs. Just stretch them until they break.
You drop big money on a fancy road bike, 10, 15 grand, and then you're back at the fitter every few months. New stem, new saddle, new spacers, new everything. It's a never-ending cycle of discomfort, pain in the neck, back, shoulders. Why? Because the industry builds bikes around molds, fixed geometries in small, medium, large, extra large, designed for the biggest markets. Who buys the most road bikes? Europe dominates, with over 30% of global sales, followed by North America and places like Australia. Think Germany, Netherlands, Spain, Italy. These are the powerhouses. Big brands make thousands, even millions of frames, so they optimize for their number one customers. Now look at the heights. Average male height in the Netherlands, about 6 feet, around 184 centimeters. Germany, roughly 179. Spain, about 175 to 178. North America and Canada hover around 177 to 178. Australia and New Zealand similar, around 179 for men. Women follow the same pattern. Netherlands tops at about 170 centimeters, others in the mid-160s. Filipinos, average male is around 165 centimeters, 5'5". Females about 154 to 155, 5'1" or so. That's a full 10 to 20 centimeters shorter than those European averages. Here's a quick visual comparison of body proportions. Europeans tend to have longer arms and legs relative to torso, great for those stretched out, aggressive geometries. But for us Asians, especially Filipinos, that same bike feels like you're reaching forever, hunched up, fighting the bars. Look at this common setup.
Maybe you can relate to Melinda's situation.
This part over here to this point over here, it's too far. So this distance is too far. Because it's so far, it's going to give her numb fingers, lower back pain, and she's going to end up having to use all her quads to compensate for the long reach from her hips all the way to the brake hooks. And usually when she's tired, the body's natural reaction is to slide her hands backward.
So where do you normally hold your bike when you're tired?
Okay, good. So according to Melinda, when she's tired, her default is here. So if you can relate to Melinda, maybe that's the best solution to relieve the neck pain, the numb hands, and the lower back pain. So what she just did subconsciously is correct. So what you just did is absolutely correct. The problem is, when she's going downhill now and she has to hold on to the hoods, she's gonna have numb hands and her forearms are gonna cramp, and next thing you know, she can't brake anymore, and that leads to overshooting a corner, and it's just a domino effect.
Guys straining way forward. It's like sitting in an Italian sports car built for Europeans. My friend tried one. Bucket seat too deep, pedals too far, steering wheel a stretch. He said, "This isn't made for me." Same story with bikes. That's why posture is everything. The most important thing isn't the frame material or the wheels. It's how your body sits on the bike. Your posture determines power transfer, comfort, and how long you can hold an efficient position. Aero frames shave maybe 10% of frontal area, but the real aero gains come from the rider. The bike that keeps you low and comfortable for hours, that's the fastest. Not the one you fight after 30 minutes. Here are some perfect aerodynamic positions. Notice how relaxed and sustainable they look when the fit is right. And here's a beautiful custom titanium frame, made to measure, pure craft. What we do is different. We start with your body, posture, inseam, arm length, flexibility, riding style. Then we build the geometry from scratch in titanium. Light, strong, Vibration damping, forever bike. No compromises, no more refits. You get balanced, comfortable, powerful, and yes, aerodynamic because you can actually stay in position. For Filipinos, this isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Your body is unique. Why force it into someone else's mold? If you're tired of the cycle of discomfort, come talk after. Let's build something that fits you perfectly. Thank you. Ride safe, ride happy.
Boys, for good health, forever young.
You got the coffee, this is yours, I mean.
Cheers. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.
And your coach.